what happened on Monday at the Kloof Kaiba mine. Now, 4 workers have died, 1 is still missing, like you said. The mine's management says that they don't know what happened. They don't know how the workers ended up in an abandoned shaft. But like you said, some of the workers are saying that the mine bosses forced the workers to go into that shaft. You also mentioned that workers have a right to refuse to work in an unsafe area. Now, what happens in a case where they refuse, but they are threatened by management that they will be fired?
That's what has happened there. From the information I got from NUM, I've not went there because myself and the leadership of the management of Sibanye don't see eye to eye. From what has happened in the 3 workers who died, and then 1,000 workers were trapped underground. In the portfolio committee meeting we had with the chairperson of the portfolio, we were not friendly, to an extent that the CEO of Sibanye stood up in front of everybody and says COSATU and we are talking nonsense, which the chairperson of the CEO of the portfolio was not happy about that. To an extent he had to force him to withdraw. But that withdrawal shows you that he withdrew because he was forced to. Deep down in his heart, he has no interest of the workers. So the workers, the information I got was that workers refused and they were threatened, as you are saying, they were threatened to be dismissed. Now you will understand that workers, first thing that they will want to do is to defend, protect their work due to the challenges we're facing in South Africa of poverty and all those things. That's the first thing that they will do. But if is a clear picture which is publicized that the employer and the chief boss, the mine chief boss, in the mine they've got the chief boss and all those things in terms of their mine line management. He forced workers to get into that thing. He forced workers to do that. So that is why I'm saying the Sibanye still won't have no interest on health and safety of workers. That's why what they wanted to do to get production in the mine or in the shaft or in an area which has been put under Section 54. When Section 54 is placed, it's given to the employer to a shaft, it means that shaft is not safe. So why should he do that? He wanted to get a good name and get a production. And for us as COSATU is that's why we're saying the CEO, the entire management of Sibanye must take responsibility of these things, because this thing was done by they can't say they don't know what has happened. They must ask that man, because he knows what has happened there. And in all these things, most of the workers who are dying there is black workers. We might sound to be racist, but the fact remains, it's African black workers. It's only white men who died in Sibanye last time. Among those 3, one was a white worker in Caldenville, even under this very same company called Sibanye Stillwater.